After the explosive ending of Silo Season 2, the entire world of the series changed forever. Juliet discovered that her silo was not the only one. Bernard's biggest secrets started coming apart, and the truth behind the underground civilization became even more terrifying than anyone expected. Season 2 expanded the mystery beyond just one community trapped underground. We learned about the existence of 50 silos, the hidden legacy, the forgotten history of humanity, and the dangerous system created to control everyone living inside. Meanwhile, Juliet's journey through the abandoned Silo 17 revealed secrets that could completely change the future of the entire Silo world. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. So before we enter Season 3, let's go through everything that happened in Silo Season 2, including Juliet's survival, the rebellion against Bernard, the truth about Solo, and the shocking revelations that set up the next chapter.
And I'm gonna kill you.
What's inside the Silo 17? After the shocking events of the first season, Silo Season 2 continues the story of Juliet Nichols and expands the mystery behind the underground world, revealing that her fight is much bigger than just one silo. The season begins with Juliet entering a completely different silo, Silo 17, after surviving her walk outside. But what she finds there is far more terrifying than she expected. Silo 17 is basically a graveyard. The entrance is surrounded by the bodies of the people who once lived there, showing that something went horribly wrong. Juliet enters the abandoned silo and begins exploring, hoping to find answers. However, the place is almost completely destroyed. The upper levels are empty, the lower levels are flooded, and the connection to the IT department has been cut off. While searching deeper, Juliet discovers that someone is still alive inside. She follows the sound of music and reaches a locked vault door, where she meets a mysterious man who calls himself Solo. At first, Solo refuses to help her and warns her to stay away, but Juliet quickly realizes that he may be her only chance of surviving Silo 17. Meanwhile, back in Silo 18, Bernard is watching everything unfold. He saw Juliet reach Silo 17 through her suit camera, and now he knows that she survived. The problem is that Juliet's survival could destroy everything IT has built. Since Juliet refused to clean, her actions have become a symbol of rebellion, and Bernard fears that the entire silo could rise against him. To control the situation, Bernard increases security, places Sims in charge of the deputies, and creates a strict curfew. He tells everyone that Juliet is dead and claims that her suit only lasted longer because IT created a special tape. But many people are not convinced, especially Shirley, who refuses to believe Bernard's story.
No! Hey! No! No! Wait, did I hurt you? Are you okay?
Oh, no!
No!
Yes!
Juliet's journey in Silo 17. As Juliet explores Silo 17, she learns from Solo that there are actually 50 silos connected to this experiment. This revelation changes everything, because the world she knew is much bigger than she imagined. Solo tells Juliet that the people who lived in Silo 17 tried to rebel, but their rebellion ended in disaster. Everyone died, leaving the silo abandoned. He also explains that Juliet might be able to return home using a firefighter suit, but the equipment is trapped in the flooded lower levels. Juliet convinces Solo to help her. Together, they build equipment that allows her to dive into the flooded areas and recover the suit. During this process, Juliet starts noticing that Solo is hiding things. He knows far more than he admits, and she begins questioning who he really is. At the same time, Solo struggles with leaving the vault because he has been hiding there for years. His fear and isolation show that his connection to the past is much deeper than Juliet first realizes. Eventually, Juliet discovers that Solo is not the person he claims to be. He was actually a child during the rebellion, and he survived by staying inside the vault. When the children who survived the rebellion confront Juliet, she learns the truth. Solo killed their parents after they tried breaking into the vault, believing he was protecting himself. Instead of continuing the cycle of violence, Juliet helps them understand each other. The survivors and Solo finally make peace, and they all gain access to the vault.
Judicial's closed today. We're not leaving until we see the judge.
You are leaving.
Rebellion begins in Silo 18. While Juliet is fighting for survival, Silo 18 is becoming more unstable. People are asking questions, and Bernard's control is starting to collapse. A man named Teddy is arrested for writing Juliet Lives, showing that her name has become a symbol of hope. Shirley begins organizing people against IT, and tensions between mechanical and the upper levels grow stronger. Bernard tries to maintain control by spreading fear. He blocks supplies going to the lower levels, hoping that hunger will force Mechanical to surrender. Instead, this only pushes people closer to rebellion. Knox and Shirley organize resistance, and Mechanical begins preparing for a fight. They create weapons and plan an attack against Bernard's forces. During all of this, Bernard also removes Meadows, the person who helped him maintain power. He poisons her after discovering that she knows too much. Before dying, Meadows reveals that the hard drive Juliet stole contains a hidden message from Salvador Quinn, a former head of IT from 140 years ago. This message could expose the biggest secret of the silo. Bernard realizes that Quinn left behind information that could destroy everything. He orders Lucas to decode it, hoping to uncover the truth before anyone else does.
Meadows.
As well as a new
Disable all radio communication in the silo, now.
The Secrets of the Legacy. Lucas becomes one of the most important characters in Season 2 because he discovers what is hidden behind IT's deepest secrets. Bernard takes him into the Legacy, an advanced computer system hidden behind a vault. The Legacy contains knowledge and records from the past, but even it does not explain everything about the origin of the silos. While studying Quinn's message, Lucas discovers that the letter uses a complex code. The message reveals something shocking. There are 50 silos, and they were all part of a much larger plan. Bernard then admits the truth about the past. Hundreds of years ago, rebellions happened repeatedly, and to prevent people from discovering the truth, Quinn changed the system. The water was secretly altered to make people forget their history. The people of the silo were not just isolated, they were controlled. Meanwhile, Mechanical launches its own rebellion. They send messages throughout the silo asking people to question what IT has hidden from them. They even shut down parts of the power system, proving that Mechanical has more control over the silo than everyone believed. Bernard realizes that his empire is falling apart. The truth about the outside world. As the rebellion grows, more people begin questioning whether the outside world is actually deadly. Patrick, a man involved in the rebellion, tells Billings that he believes the outside view shown inside the silo is a lie. This creates even more doubt among the citizens. Billings, who once supported the system, starts seeing the truth. He learns that the rebellion is not simply an attack on order. The people are fighting because they have been denied the truth for generations. Meanwhile, Juliet continues working with Solo and discovers the biggest threat inside Silo 17, the safeguard system. Solo explains that the silos have a hidden emergency procedure that can release poison and kill everyone if a rebellion gets out of control. The system was designed to destroy the entire population rather than allow the truth to spread. This reveals how extreme the people behind the silo experiment were.
Stop! You don't understand!
The final battle for Silo 18. As Bernard loses control, he becomes desperate. He tries blaming the rebellion on Billings and sends forces against Mechanical. But Walker, Knox, Shirley, and the rebels create a plan to defeat him. They use Bernard's own surveillance system against him and feed him false information. Bernard believes the rebels are moving in one direction, but it is actually a trap. When his forces move, the rebels take control of key areas. The rebellion spreads throughout the silo, and even many deputies begin questioning Bernard. Lucas finally discovers the truth and realizes that Bernard's system is built on lies. He refuses to continue helping him and resigns. With Lucas gone, Bernard has no choice but to give Sims control of IT. But even Sims discovers that the system has its own rules. The Legacy only allows Camille to enter, proving that there are still secrets even the leaders do not understand. Juliet returns home. After fixing the problems in Silo 17, Juliet finally prepares to return to Silo 18. She uses the firefighter suit and travels back through the dangerous outside environment. When she arrives, the people of Silo 18 celebrate because they believe she has returned from the dead. But Juliet knows the truth. She warns everyone not to go outside because the danger is still there, and the mystery of the silos is much bigger than anyone realizes. When she reaches Bernard, both of them end up trapped inside the incinerator as it begins heating up. Their fate is left uncertain, setting up the story for Season 3. The season ends by showing a glimpse of the past, revealing events from Washington, D.C., where a woman named Helen questions a government official about a possible attack involving a dirty bomb. This final scene suggests that the origins of the Silo experiment are connected to events that happened before humanity went underground. Season 2 completely changes the scale of the story. What started as a mystery about one underground community becomes a massive conspiracy involving 50 silos, hidden technology, erased history, and a system designed to control humanity. Now, as Season 3 approaches, the biggest questions remain. Who created the silos? What really happened to the outside world? And can Juliet finally break the cycle that has controlled generations of people? The truth is closer than ever, but uncovering it may come with a price.
By the dirty bomb?
Yeah.
No. You?
Our nerdy thoughts And that was everything you need to remember before Silo Season 3. Season 2 ended with more questions than answers, but one thing is clear. The people inside the silos are finally starting to break free from the lies they have been forced to believe for generations. Juliet now knows that this fight is much bigger than just Silo 18. With 50 silos, a hidden history, and a system designed to erase the truth, the real battle is only beginning. Now, the biggest mysteries remain. Who built the silos? What really happened to the world outside? And can Juliet finally uncover the truth before the Safeguard destroys everything? Season 3 is set to reveal even more secrets, and the journey is far from over.
They call it Safeguard Procedure.
I know.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.